Hey Taylor, it's Sarah, and I wanted to talk to you about your movie that you just put out. It was so profound in the way that you talked about belief systems, which is what really hit home for me. So, as a spiritually awakened individual, I have the understanding that our beliefs and our belief systems create our reality. So, for example, if you have a belief that other people's opinions about you determine your worth, you will constantly be met with situations in which these people's opinions do determine your worth, and that's how you will feel. You will see that in your reality, and because you have this belief so very deep inside of you, that's what you'll see. You will create that reality. However, when you do what you suggested in the movie by taking this belief system, throwing it out the door, and reestablishing a new one, you're then going to be met with new external circumstances. For example, if your worth is now determined by what you think about yourself, you're going to be met with external circumstances where that is true. So, for an example, in terms of like your situation with the album Lover, that was all about what you wanted and what you thought, and you valued the worth of that album not by what the critics said or by what other people said, but by how you felt about it. And that is the perfect, most beautiful example of this belief system switch and then the external reflection of that. So as I was watching your movie, I knew that I had all of these old limiting beliefs running in me, and I've been working pretty hard over the past few months during the winter months to kind of bring those out and flip them so that I can change and recreate my reality. But it wasn't until I watched your movie that I was even able to uncover that I have the exact same belief system. I have the belief system that what other people say about me is like the end all be all. If this person doesn't like me, it's just like it's over. Like if this person says something about me, like it's over. Like I don't feel whole and complete because somebody else doesn't like me. And I've been running from that belief system ever since I was a kid, because when we're children, we kind of have to change the way that we act in order to receive love from other people. So I learned to be somebody that I was not in order to receive validation. And I learned throughout your movie that I also have this strong belief system that was running in me that I have to be good, I have to act this certain way for people to like me, because as soon as I didn't act that way, people didn't like me. And I allowed this kind of belief and ideal system to shift my life dramatically over the past 2 years. I had an instance in 2018 where, people didn't like me. Nobody liked me, really. There was false accusations and all of these things that were said, and I let this take control of my life. I let this determine my worth. I allowed myself to feel like I was nothing, to feel like I was garbage, because that's what other people were saying about me. My belief system was so ingrained in the idea that what other people say about me matters more than what I think about myself. I allowed my entire value and worth to be determined by other people, and these other people who don't even necessarily know the true me. And so throughout this entire experience and 2 years in the future, I find myself still running on this belief system a little bit. I've been able to shift it and have different, reality shifts and belief shifts, but I've been still operating from this place of, these people say this about me, so I can't do something. For example, I've been afraid to do something as simple as post on Tumblr to say hi to you, because I have such a strong belief about what other people think or what other people say. But watching Miss Americana has helped me realize, this belief system does not serve me anymore. Determining my worth, my capabilities, and truly shifting the way that I am as an individual because of what other people say or think doesn't serve anymore. I've realized that this way of being is not the way of being that I choose to live. I've always felt this. I've always felt like what other people say or think about me is so important. I've put so much value in that external validation, in other people saying that I'm good at something, that I'm worthy, that, you know, I'm beautiful. I've put this power in other people, and now after watching your movie, I'm completely ready to take back that power, to take back and switch that belief system to be my true self, to allow myself to operate in a way that's not filtered by the fear of perception from what other people might think. I feel like I've had this filter on things I've said and the things that I've done in the past 2 years because I'm just so afraid, and you know, I don't want to operate from that place of fear anymore. So I just wanted to take this video to share a little bit of my story and my mindset over the past 2 years, and just really show my gratitude for you talking about belief systems in your movie and sharing your personal story, because I bet that it resonates with a lot more than just myself. I bet it resonates with a lot of people, and it's so profound when you use your ability to reach multiple people to use it in a very, very positive way. And I admire that about you, and I'm very grateful and thankful that you're bringing up the concept of belief systems, because as somebody that's going into a more spiritual field of work, I believe that belief systems are so incredibly important for our individual just well-being as well as collective well-being. So again, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for talking about belief systems in your movie. And that movie was amazing, just to let you know. I know you don't need that external validation, but sometimes it's nice to hear, even if you don't determine your worth based on it. Because once you stop determining your worth based on it, every little bit of external validation is like, whoa, I didn't need that or expect it, but like, thank you so much, because it just comes and you just feel it as like, you feel more gratitude when it happens instead of expecting it or needing it. It's like a whole different like reality shift. So I also just wanted to say I miss you so much. I don't know if you remember who I am. I feel like I've grown and looked different, switched my URL, so everything's changed. But we met in Chicago 2 years back on the AT&T video. If you remember, I was in the rainbow sweater. Lots has changed since then. I miss you so much. I'm not able to actually go to the Loverfest. I absolutely wish I could, because the Gillette show's the day after my birthday, but I had to give my ticket away. But that's a story for a whole other day. I love you so much, and I hope you're having a great day. Peace.